games. By the way, for the guys who are just watching me on Instagram, you should know I do have a YouTube as well. It's way better, I believe, because in YouTube I can go a lot more in depth. In YouTube, I can go a lot more in depth because it's more long form. A lot of people out there, they have a little bit better of an attention span. On Instagram, it's just people scrolling. TikTok, it's full retards. You're just scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. So what you need to do, and this is something that I need to do, and I don't want to do it, but I kind of have to, is you need to grab someone's attention, right? So you need to say something shocking. You need to make a big promise. You need to do something where they're just scrolling, 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 and then they look at it and you're like, wow, this is something that I want. But what I actually want for you is I have to do that. That's my moral duty, dude. Because if I don't do that, I'm not grabbing your attention. And if I'm not grabbing your attention, I can't help you. So I know I need to do that. It's a necessarily. I don't know how you say it. Yo, what's up, Joseph? It's a necessity. It's an evil. I have to do it. But when I do it, I grab your attention. If I have your attention, I can get you to YouTube. And in YouTube, this on YouTube, I can actually make long, more in-depth videos. So now I actually have your attention for 10, 20 minutes. That's most of my YouTube videos where you can actually really dive in deep. So that's why I also created a YouTube. And that's why that's basically my funnel. I'm getting you from Instagram to YouTube because I know that on YouTube, you can watch a lot more of me. I can influence you more. And then I can help you better because you're going to be spending more time with me, basically. That's also why I'm doing these lives because I know a lot of people like these lives. And you can ask me questions and you can spend a lot of time with me. Sort of. You get me? Anyways, I wanted to share a little bit about what happened to me yesterday. I had a very, very lovely day. So, one thing I showed you guys yesterday the schedule that I have on a day to day basis. Today is Sunday, so today I'm doing whatever the fuck I want. So, just so you know. I think I'll go to the park a little bit later. I'm gonna get a massage. I need to fix my tooth, teeth. There's something wrong. I have the thing there, but it broke. So I need to fix that. Um, but yeah, after that, just going to the park. Gonna maybe do some facial treatments. Really nice. Gonna get a massage. Like self love. But as I showed you, like this is my task list. You see, and I didn't tick these off, but I did do them yesterday. But I had such a lovely day. Listen, this is what I did. I woke up. That's always a good start. I woke up. Then I immediately did some movement with my body. That's the thing I like to do in the beginning of the morning. Just move my body immediately. Also, just now I woke up. First thing, move my body. Second thing, I meditate. Third thing, I visualize. This all in total takes me 30 minutes. Now, 30 minutes into the day, I moved my body. I meditated. I visualized. I drink a cup of coffee. I write in my journal. I just write, 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 write. Get shit out of my head. Put it on paper. It helps me to crystallize my thoughts. It helps me to structure things. Helps me to understand what's going on inside of my head. So that's why I do it. Then after the writing, I went live for a bit. After I went live, I hit the gym. I swam. I have a pool in this building. I swam. I went for a run. Then I did some yoga in the park. Then I did some meditation in the park. And then this is fucking lovely. I love this. I just laid flat on my back looking at the sky for 15 minutes. Dude, this routine is so fucking sick. Because listen, what I just told you, how long does that take, do you think? So 30 minutes until you've meditated, visualized, and moved your body. Then you write like 15 minutes, a cup of coffee. So it's about 15 minutes. I went live, so that's like an hour where I'm producing, creating instead of consuming. So now you're 1 hour, 45 minutes. So then the gym, let's say 45 minutes. So now you're at 3 hours. Then a swim, let's say that's 15 minutes. A run, let's say that's half an hour. So now you're at 3 minutes, 3 hours, then 45 minutes. Then a stretch, 4 hours, lay on my back, 15 minutes. So basically, the first 4.5 hours of my day, I'm not consuming. I'm just producing, and I'm doing shit that grounds me to my body, that grounds me to my mind, that grounds me to my soul, and it grounds me to the earth. And this is gonna sound like very spiritual, but dude, this is really such a fucking life hack in becoming attractive. It's just for the first 4 hours of your day, fuck that phone. Do some shit in the real world. If you were to just do that, your anxiety would drop with like 50%. Dude, if you were to just do that, listen, your anxiety would drop with 50%. Just that one thing, your anxiety would drop with 50%. What's up, Frank? How you doing? So instead of focusing on, oh, I'm anxious and I need to approach, if you just do that one thing every day, your anxiety would drop with 50%. I swear. I was walking back home from this whole routine. I was walking back home and I had a date a little bit later. I think in an hour later or so. Walking back home, walking. I was all sweaty. I was so sweaty. I smelled myself. I was very, very smelly. So I'm walking back home, and as I'm walking home, this girl, she looks at me, and I look at her. She's wearing a hat. She has a very confident walk. She has a very tight black dress. She looks like a diva, basically. She looks like a model, like a diva, like really, really good looking. I look at her, and I don't know what I was doing. I was doing something on my phone. I think I was saying something or whatever. Listening to music. That's what I was doing. I was listening to music and I was walking home. And she looks at me. I look at her, and she actually looks a little bit annoyed at me. She doesn't show a smile or something. But I thought she was really hot, and we locked eyes. And I figured, this is my philosophy here. If she looks at me, then there's something of interest. Damien, I would call it Papit. If she looks at me, then there's something of interest. So, anyways, this is really where all the things I've been posting come together. I've been posting a lot about building up this social momentum. I just explained to you how to lower your anxiety. And tons of times, I have been going over the fucking mindset where you assume familiarity. Call it habit. Where you assume familiarity. All these things come together in that one specific fucking moment. In that fucking moment, without any question, without any hesitation, she looks at me, I turn around, and I literally say, hey, that's it. What's the magic line? Here you have it, dude. The magic line, according to me, is A. A. That's it. That's literally it. I just said, hey. She looks around. She's like, hey, like, what's your name? And that's it. That's enough. Because why? Because my anxiety is low. I'm completely calm, completely relaxed. Because I assume familiarity. I assume, like, obviously, we've known each other for years. How is she, like that mindset? And I built such social momentum that for me, it's the most logical, normal step. Does that make sense? So, anyways, I say, hey, we talk. She's very, very challenging. And guess what, motherfucker? I love that. I know that a lot of guys are really afraid of it, They're like, oh, she's shit testing me. Oh, dude, I love shit tests. It turns me on. It makes me happy because I enjoy that. It's like a dance. It's a banter. She's testing me. She's basically thinking, what a cool dude. I bet he has a humongous penis. Let me test him. See if his penis is actually as big as he shows me that he is. I wasn't showing my penis, guys. But you get the point. Yo, what's up, Only Millionaire Club? You get the point. So she's testing me, very challenging. I enjoy it. I love it. I literally feel myself getting turned on. I'm pretty sure she's feeling the same way. And then basically we talk for a couple of minutes and I tell her, yo, what are you doing, by the way? She's like, oh, yeah, nothing really. I'm like, let's go for coffee. And mind you, I'm smelling like fucking shit because I just went on a run. I smell myself. Anyways, we're having this coffee, and I'll come back to that, to the smelly part. We're having coffee. She's having a cocktail. It's her vacation. I look at her. I'm like, that's sad. I don't date alcoholics. She starts laughing. Things are just fine. They're really, really good. I'm enjoying her company. She's enjoying mine. Now, I kind of forgot that I had another date planned. Oops, it happens. So my date calls. She's like, okay, so I'll see you in 15 minutes at the place where we agreed. I'm like, yes. Hang up. And this girl that I'm on a date with right now, she looks at me and she's like, who is that? I'm like, oh, that was a friend. She's like, a friend, huh? A friend. So that was fun. Anyways, as I was having, I'll come back to the stinky parts. I told you I would. We were having a drink, and I told her like, "Fuck, I feel so smelly. I'm actually a little bit embarrassed. I just went for this long ass run. I can smell myself." She looks at me. She looks at me up and down, and she literally tells me, "Oh no, I like you. You look good, dirty. Dirty suits you." I'm like, "Oh, you like it." Mm. Anyways, so that was my date yesterday. Let's talk about some. Let's spit some value, guys. Let's spit some fucking value. On yesterday's live call, I went over social conditioning a little bit, and I want to dive a lot more deep into that because I felt like I just brushed over it. But dude, that's so fucking deep. You have no idea. You are being manipulated, and fuck. Sorry, I burned myself to the fucking coffee. Give me 1 second. Oh, I'm gonna roll the fucking value on your face, dude. You have no idea. I want to talk a little bit about social conditioning because, let's see, on YouTube, all good. The reason I want to talk about social conditioning, listen, this is going to be way too deep for most of the people who are going to watch this, and a lot of people are going to be like, boring. But there's a very big difference between what you want and what you need. And what I'm going to give to you right now is what you need. So if you're like boring, that's fine. You can come back in a year, you can come back in 2 years when you're actually ready to receive the message. For me, it's all good. I'm going to be doing this anyways. So basically, social conditioning. Why? What is it? Let's start there. I will tie this to girls. Why social conditioning is fucking you up in your dating life. Let's start with what it actually is. Social conditioning is really, it's a good thing in a sense. It's good because we are very social creatures. So we learn from other people, right? That's good because now you don't have to jump off a building to realize that you will die because you've been told. Because did you ever try it? Damien, especially for you, maybe it's a different case in your situation. But how do we know that we are not supposed to eat poop? Did you ever try it? Maybe you did. I know you love to eat poop. But maybe, did you ever try it? Where you're like, you know what? Let me try this shit. And, gross. No. You just know. You've been told. And it smells. But you've been told. Maybe not the best example, but you get the point. Social conditioning is really good because it teaches us a lot. We learn very quickly socially. That's why they say if you want to become someone, then hang around with the five guys who are already like that, something like that, they say. So we learn very, very, very socially. And that's a good thing because otherwise we would be fucked. We would try out everything. Oh, fire, let me put my hand in it. Ah, fuck, that burns. A nail. Let me put it in my forehead and do the hammer. Oh, I'm dead now. You know these things because social conditioning. Anyways, now that we talked about that, social conditioning has really good parts, but as well, it's fucking you up big time, dude. Because you are being bombarded with information from all over the place, and it's teaching you certain lessons that you actually don't want to learn. Now, what do I mean by that? What I mean is, what are the movies, for example? What do you see in the movies? Let's start with the radio. What do you hear on the radio? Baby, baby, I love you. My life without you would be nothing. Oh, my life is so worthless. I am nothing without you. Those are the things they're playing on. I know I'm a fucking great singer. You don't have to tell me, guys. I'm a great singer. But those are the things that you're hearing on the radio. I love you. Without you, I'm nothing. And you're being programmed, dude. You're literally being programmed to believe, I guess, that is love. Without you, I'm nothing, baby. Meh, 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 meh. Or in the movies, what do you see in the movies? A lot of movies, did you notice? A lot of romantic movies is typically a guy who's very clumsy, who's like the underdog. What's up? I know you knew Abishnek. It's a lot of that. It's a guy who is a complete underdog. He's awkward. He is so shy, and he doesn't do good with the girls, and the guys don't really like him. But in the end, he gets the girl. Yeah. This is literally almost every rom com. You know what's funny to me? What's fucking hilarious? In almost every rom com, the girl makes the first move. I'm good, man. I'm good. Happy to have you on. If you have any questions, by the way, feel free to jump in and ask me questions. In every romantic comedy, it's literally the girl making the move on the guy. What's up, Castro 90? Happy to have you on, man. If you have any questions, ask me. But that's really what we see. What we see in the movies is the guy. He's shy. He doesn't have friends, and he's I'm so shy. Oh, I'm so socially awkward. But the girl, she likes him. For one reason, she likes him. Yo, what's up, Fa? Good to have you on, man. If you have questions, ask me. What's up, Zaude? Good to have you on. Questions, guys, ask me, okay? Just to give you an update, we're talking about social conditioning, how it's fucking you up with dating and getting women, and what you can do about it. So I'm just explaining what social conditioning is. Question: how to get a girl while struggling just to get a real girl? I'm not entirely sure. I understand what you mean. How to get a girl while struggling to get a real girl? You mean how to get a fake girl if you're already struggling to get a real girl, or you're just struggling how to get a girl in your life? What's going on? Anyways, back to social conditioning. So you're watching these movies, and these movies are you're seeing guys who are underdogs, who are basically losers. They're shy. They're like ooh, ooh, and the girl's like, huh, and you think that that is what it's supposed to be. Then you combine that with everything that you hear on the radio, and without you, I'm nothing, baby. And now you're a silly, sad dog. Now, on top of that, there's marketing. Marketing is telling you, listen, this is deep, dude. We're gonna combine all of these things. Like this is fucking mind shocking. If you listen to me, this will change the way you look at the world. What's up, Kearney man? Marketing is telling you, bro, you are not good enough. But if you just buy this Axe deodorant, shh, the women will run towards you. You've seen that commercial? The women, they will run towards you. Just buy this Axe thing. You know what you need? You need a Gucci bag. When you have the Gucci bag, oh, you're gonna get the ladies, dude. You don't have to do anything. Once you have the Gucci bag, they will fucking chase you down the streets. That's what they're saying. I applaud all your tricks. You stated in your reels. I love your content, but she's not taking the first step, or should I? Yeah. First of all, my reels. Listen, dude. If you think about it like tricks, you're fucking up. Because if you think about it like tricks, that means that you feel the need that you need to do tricks. Because what do you believe is going to happen if you don't do these tricks? You're not good enough. This is literally what I'm talking about at this point. Deep down, you believe you need to do something, say something, act a certain way, do your tricks, because if you don't do it, she's not going to like you. What you need to do, again, guys, here we go. What you need versus what you want. What you want, I know what you want. You want me to give you the magic fucking pill. Here, bro, just say, oh, and she will fall in love with you. What you want is not what you need, because this what you're looking for, it doesn't exist. There is no magic pill. There is no magic line. Does not exist. There is no shortcut. If you want her, the only way, and I told you this last time, is go out and fucking approach other women, because I can just smell your neediness, and I mean this in the best way possible, dude. I mean this in the best way possible because I want to help you. But if you're coming to my lives and you're asking and you're applying all the tricks to this one girl and still she doesn't take the first step, it tells me everything I need to know. Because if you take a good audit at your life, do you have a lot of options? Let me know in the chat and be honest with me. Do you have a lot of options? Do you have 10 girls that you're texting, three girls in the routine? Do you have the option to just go out, find a girl, talk to her, have like an 80% shot of actually going on a date with her? You do. Well, then you should take a better audit, because if you genuinely do, why are you so obsessed with this girl? Oh, okay, there we go. Not that way. All right, Damien. No worries, man. All good. It was good to have you on here. Go pipe the drolle, and I'll see you on the next live. Have a good day, brother. Patron. Yeah, that's what I mean. You don't have these options. If you had these options, you wouldn't be obsessed with her. Because if you have all the options out of all the girls, you wouldn't obsess over one girl. Because everyone who chases one girl is typically they're needy. Because the thing is, why on earth? Listen. Why would you chase a girl if you have 10 girls who want you? If you had 10 girls, like actual hot girls, you have really good relationships with, you really like them, they really like you, they ask you, hey, baby, I miss you. Can we hang out? Hey, baby, hey, how are you? I hope you're having a lovely day. How is work going? They're asking you these questions. They want to be with you. Would you attract? Would you would you be worried about this one girl? I mean, I'm attractive, so that's why women stare, but I want them to take the first step. Yeah, bro, you're a pussy. You're a pussy. Why do you want them to take the first step? This is what you're doing. You're telling yourself the story, I'm attractive. Oh, I'm attractive. Girls look at me, I'm attractive. But you're afraid of rejection, because you're afraid that if you would go and she would say, oh, no, thank you, I'm good. Now you cannot tell yourself anymore, I'm attractive. I'm just attractive. You see, you're afraid. Now you have your ego around it. Like, oh, but I'm attractive. I'm an attractive man. And if girls were to approach you, you would never get rejected. So you can hold that belief. Oh, I'm attractive. I'm attractive. But in reality, there's a little hesitation. Maybe I'm not, though. Maybe I'm not. Because what's going to happen if you actually approached? That's what I mean. And now you're afraid of that, because that tells you that maybe you're not attractive. I'm not saying you are or you aren't, because, dude, attraction, you have no idea. Like, this goes so deep. It's literally 5 to 10% looks. It doesn't matter that much at all. So listen, you approached two girls last month. Two. Bro, I approached 10,000 girls in my life. I think more by now. You approached two girls in a month. Bro, I literally, on a normal day, when I don't go out, where I just do groceries, I hit the gym, I go for a run, just my thing. I talk to 3 to 5 women every day. Does it mean I want to fuck them all? Oh yeah, let me fuck them. Does it mean I'm gonna prove that I'm attractive? Oh hey girl, you want me? No, I'm just talking to them. Hey, what's up? How is your day going? I like the way you're walking. You have such a happy face today. Just random shit. Yeah, and you too. You too, dude. Because all I hear is, first you're telling me, yes, I have options. Then you say, listen, first you say, yes, I have options. Then I say, okay, so do you have the ability to talk to any girl every time? You're like, no, I don't. Okay, so you don't have options. Then you say, oh, no, but I'm attractive. Okay, you're attractive, but you don't make a move. A guy who truly believes in his core he's attractive is talking to everyone all day. He doesn't give a fuck. If he sees a girl, he's like, of course. So you're lying to yourself, you're lying to me. But then on top of that, now it's not your fault that you're in this situation. It's the fault of your country. You see what you're doing? Like, you will never get out of this rut. This is what we call victim mentality. And again, I'm not saying this to be harsh. I'm saying this to wake you the fuck up. This is what we call victim mentality. Dude, doesn't matter where you live. This is universal. Everywhere you go on the world, this shit works. Because you're thinking about it like, oh, let me get the girls. I'm gonna get the girls. And I'm gonna have sex with them. Yeah. And you know what? After I'm done having sex with them, doing the sex to them, after that, I'm going to be attractive. And the whole world is going to know that I am attractive. You know why? Because I have the sex. I have had the sex with the girl. The sex. Me. Yeah. That's you. Where in reality, you should let go of that. Let go of I am attractive. Let go of it and actually go out in the real world and figure out if you can make a couple of friends, if you can strike up a couple of conversations, if you can make someone's day a little bit better, if you can just be social, dude. If you just go out, be social, talk to five people, doesn't have to be girls, five guys, five girls, doesn't matter. Just be social, be out there, go out, talk to people, connect, vibe. Hey, if it's not girls, it's guys, dude. I mean, don't mean this in a gay way, but go out, meet new guys. If you might find a cool guy who maybe is actually good at this, who actually is attractive, who does understand this, and he's going to tell you, bro, come with me, let's go out, I'll teach you. Maybe you'll find it. Maybe you'll meet a guy who's fucking loaded, who has a lot of money. He's like, bro, you're poor, you need money, all right, let's just let me teach you how to make money. Or maybe you go out, you talk to a girl, you think she's kind of hot, but you don't know because you're not like, oh, I need the sex. You just talk to her, you vibe with her, you're like, you know what? I like this girl. We should go out. We should do something. And then you go out. And even on the date, you're not like, oh, I'm going to prove myself. I'm attractive. No, you're going to go on the date, vibe, connect, whatever. And then sex is a natural byproduct of who you are as a man. So without intention, just connect. But after that, how to get into a relationship? You're doing the same thing. But I want to get into. I want what I want. I want the sex. I want to be attractive. I want the relationship. Yeah. What do you think they want? Do you ever think about what someone else wants? If you're out and you see a girl and she's beautiful, do you ever think, what does she want? Or do you think, I want a relationship? I want to have sex. I want to be attractive. Dude, don't focus so much on you. The more you're selfish, the more you're occupied with who you are, what you want. Yeah, okay, I can go out and I can maybe I can make some people's day better, sure. Maybe I can meet people, maybe, yeah, but how do I get a relationship? Yeah, exactly. You're thinking selfish. You're thinking, what do I want? Also, because you come on and this happened last time as well. Also, because you're basically thinking about what you want. What's up, Dial? Good to have you back on, man. I missed you. You're thinking about what you want. You're thinking, oh no, but I want sex. I want to prove to the world that I'm attractive. Oh no, but I want a relationship. You should stop and consider, what do they want? When you go out and you see a beautiful girl, what does she want? She wants to have a good night. She wants her state to be pumped. She wants a connection. She wants to have fun. So when you go out, if you're just going out and socializing, don't focus so much on girls because that's how you create like a creepy version of you, like the sniper lone wolf motherfucker. He's like, I'm a lone wolf. I'm a sniper. I don't need nobody. All right. I'm a Sigma Alpha lone wolf male. Maybe you have autism. I don't know. But don't be that guy because it's going to create a lot of creepy energy. It will create so much creepy energy because you're there, lone wolf sniper fucker. You're like, okay, let me find the girl. You're building up. Everyone is talking. Everyone around you is talking, having fun, dancing, and you're like, finding the girl. Where is she? I want the sex. Give me the sex. That's what you're doing. That is what I'm saying. Just live, connect, love, think what they want, spread love, spread positivity, have no agenda, just send, send, send. Dude, yesterday I was just walking, girl walks by, I look at her, she looks at me, I'm like, I turn around, I don't want to fuck her. I'm not like, let me do my lone wolf sniper fucker alpha move. And I'm just getting very passionate. I'm spitting on you guys. I'm spitting value. Let me do the lone wolf sniper move. No, dude. I just turn around like, let's see. Let's literally see. I'm just gonna make her day. I walk around, look in front of her, walking in front of her. I look back. I'm like, hey, what's up? You going to the gym or what? And she starts laughing. Oh yeah, I'm going to the gym. How do you know? I'm like, you're wearing your fucking gym outfit. How do you think I know? She's like, that's it, dude. It's no magic. I'm literally there because I want to share vibes. Dude, it's the exact same thing I'm doing here. Did you notice that my lives are 10 times funner than all the other lives? Other lives, people are just like, okay, guys, now I want to talk about that. I'm having fun, dude. I'm here because yeah, I want to share value. What do you think this does to my state? This is amazing. I love this shit. I'm just cracking jokes. I'm saying shit. I'm just opening my mouth and just something will come out. I'm just laughing, having. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Where I'm going with this? Am I making sense? I want you to make the shift from selfish. What do I want? I want to be attractive. I want this. I want that. What do they want? So just asking how to get on the bed, dude. I'm not gonna answer your question anymore because I answered it 3 times. You just don't get it. You just don't get it. You're doing the exact same mistake. Yeah, okay. That's all fun. You know what you're saying, like the genuinely building character and the actually going out, making other people's day better, and the connecting part. Yeah, sure, that's all fun. But how? How do I get the sex? I don't want the sex. Don't be sorry, dude, but I'm not gonna answer your question because otherwise you're not gonna learn. Because you're thinking, yeah, okay, fine, but how do I get the sex so that I can prove to myself and to the world that I'm attractive? I'm an attractive alpha, lone wolf, sigma, fucking G. That's what I am. And I don't need nobody. That's what you're thinking. Where in reality, dude, how am I going to explain this? Let's just keep it simple. What you need to do is go out, have the intention of making people's day better, and perhaps you'll make a friend. That's all you need to think about. Just go out, make people's day better, and perhaps you'll make a friend. Don't think about how do I get her in the bed, but I want to have the boom boom ding ding. I want to do the dirty monkey dance. Oh yes, I want to do some dirty things because then I'll be attractive. Don't think that. It's fucking you up. This is literally the energy. I'm not saying you're a creep, but this is the energy that's making you creepy. This is creep energy, literal creep energy. Because you're like, I want to have sex. How do I do it? I don't know, but I will do it. And you know what? I'm not going to show her. I'm going to do it in a sneaky way. So then you're going to approach her like, hi, girl. Not like that, but you get what I'm saying. You know, like you're going to hide that agenda that you have because you have like a secret agenda. That's a problem. Make sense? Of course, dude. I'm happy to help. And if I'm harsh, for in all the situations, if I'm harsh, I'm doing it because I want to wake you up. That's why I'm doing it. I'm not doing it because I'm an asshole. I'm doing it because I genuinely want to wake you up. And I know that being sweet and sugarcoating is just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. If you want sweet, if you want sugarcoating, go to fucking Jay Shetty. He will give you sweet. He will give you sugarcoating. He will like, you're good enough. You don't need to change. You know what? I love you. I love you too, dude. But it's a different type of love. I love you in the way where I want to motivate you and I want to see you fucking win. Okay. I want to see you getting what you want. And yeah, I know it's the sex. Dude, do this with business. Of course. Bro, I know Owen Cook because I had a boot camp with Owen Cook. Owen Cook coached me. That's literally how I know him. Ah. And yeah, dude, you can do this in boot camp. You're confusing me. Give me, guys. I just woke up. I literally awake for half an hour. This is my first coffee. Still needs to kick in. All right. But no, I did a boot camp. Yeah, fucking dope, dude. It was really fun meeting this guy. I watched Owen Cook when I was fucking 16, dude. I'm 30. I've been watching him for 14 years. In times in my life where I was really low. I was really low, like emotionally fucking broken. I didn't know what I wanted with my life. I had no friends. I had friends, but they betrayed me. So I was traumatized. Like I was so sad and so alone, and I felt horrible. I found Owen Cook. Like this guy changed the world. He knows he did. I found Owen Cook and I watched, and this was old school, dude. Their old school shit was way better. Their old school shit, now they're like being a little bit sugar coaty because they want to grow, and you can't grow if you do like shit like I do, where you're like very direct. You can't grow because if I'm gonna say the actual truth on this life, I'll be banned. So I have to be a little bit careful. And Owen, because he's big and he wants to be even bigger, he's very careful. So he's approaching a more broad audience. But back in the days, he wasn't. He was fucking dope, dude. I'll answer your questions about a question about the most valuable things. But I watched him every day in the evening, and he had like this hidden infield shit where he was just picking up girls infield with a hidden camera. Their face was blurred, obviously, but it was fucking amazing, dude. The things I would see. I was 16 years old, like a lost little boy, looking at this guy on the internet, and this guy on the internet is just absolutely pimping girls, absolutely pimping, wild shit. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, wow, I want to be like that. I want to be like that. It gave me meaning. So I started going out and I started applying the things that he taught me online, and it worked. And that gave me meaning. That put me in the phase where I know you, Rabishnek, where you're in. I'm attractive, and I'm going to prove the world that I am attractive. Oh, you will know. That's why I can coach you on this, because I've been through this. I know with just 3 questions that you ask me, I know exactly where you are. I know exactly what you need because I've been through it. Anyways, I go out, I get results. I'm like, I'm the fucking shit, y'all. I'm the fucking shit, man. I started to feel good, I'm like, wow. But it really did, in a sense, it's fucked up because it's like validation, but it's not, validation isn't bad. Obviously you can enjoy a little bit of validation. Just don't become a junkie. But 10 years later, 15 years later, now, like, I literally became him. I wanted to be like him because I saw, wow, this guy's just pimping, having a great time, traveling the world, and helping guys to do the same. I'm doing that. I'm living my dream. I am living my dream, dude. I'm traveling all around the world, helping guys to do the same thing, to get women, to become better with women, to become better men, basically. That's literally what I'm doing. I'm tricking you. I'm saying, hey, do you want to fuck? You want big titties all over your face? You want them? Okay, listen to me. Listen to me. And you're coming to me and you're like, oh, yeah, I want the titties. Yeah, 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 I want it. And before you know it, you're actually developing yourself. Before you know it, you're working on your personality. You're going out. Before you know it, you're facing your fears. You're hitting the gym. You're learning. You're studying. I'm like, ha, gotcha. But if I say, yo, guy, hey, yo, listen up, yo, Mr. Internet, do you maybe want to work on yourself a lot? Do you maybe want to face fears and do really challenging, difficult things? You don't want that. You want the titties. So that's why I need to say titties and sex, because I'll have your attention. What did I learn from Owen Cook? Very good question. Number one, the guy is a fucking animal when it comes to sales. I watched him close the whole fucking room. I think the guy made 200K in one weekend. What I think, my estimation. After the free tour, he started pitching. So for the whole room, and he's just pitching and pitching and pitching, and he's just able to sway you emotionally. He can move you where you're like, wow, I want this. You know what I just did? What, yo, bro, do you want to fuck all the girls in the whole world? Do you want to just walk the world like you're a fucking god? Do you want that? Do you want people to look at you and be like, wow, what a fucking amazing guy? Do you want to have this problem? You're going out, you literally have to pick which girl you want. Do you want that? Is that something that you want? Do you want, and this is not a good problem to have, but do you want girls with boyfriends who are literally jumping on you? And dude, I'm saying it's not a good problem to have, but this is the effect that you can have. Do you want to have that effect? You're now sitting there, you're like, yeah, that is what I want, right? So this is something that I learned from Owen. You have to remind the people of the results that they can get. Because for me, it makes sense. Obviously, I of course you want that. But if I don't say that in my videos, if I don't say that in my market, if I don't remind you that it's possible, people are gonna forget. So you just need to just repeat, 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 repeat. That's what he did. That's what I learned from him. And I saw him doing it in real life, and I was like, wow. And the thing is, one, yeah, it's to make a sale, right? It's to make money. But two, dude, if I don't close, if I don't close you, if you're not paying me, then I'm not helping you in the best way possible, because people need to pay, right? So it's my obligation to make you pay, because I know if you pay me and you're like, fuck, that hurts, now you're going to get results. Because, like I said, if you give me 10,000 US dollars and you tell me, okay, keep the money unless I talk to 20 girls tonight, you got to talk to 20 girls? Fuck yeah. Obviously, it's 10K, dude. So yeah, you're gonna talk to 20 girls, because otherwise you lost 10K. So that's the effect of money. Money is pain. So that's why what I learned from him, his skills and confidence impressed me, and I think he's objectively, and I think when I think he's done objectively good looking guy. No, dude, he's ugly as fuck. Ugly as fuck. Like, he has a beard. He's ginger. He's small. He's balding. That's why when guys come to my life, or guys reply on my story, on my reels, like, no, bro, just be 6 feet tall. And uh, yeah, no, he's not. He's definitely not. But when people say just be 6 feet tall, just be handsome. If you're ugly, you're doomed. I'm like, bro, you're so lost. They Listen. I started this life, social conditioning. That is literally social conditioning. I don't know how he has much confidence looking like that. Well, the reason is because you for you, you get your confidence from the way you look, and that makes sense, because you look good, you put a lot of effort in the way that you look, so you get a lot of confidence from it. It's kind of like what I was explaining yesterday, social conditioning. You buy a shirt and now you're like, fuck yeah, I'm the shit. You allow yourself to feel confident, right? You have a new shirt, marketing told you, if you buy this shirt you'll feel good, you believe it, you buy the shirt, you feel good, you're like, huh. Girls look at you because you think because of the shirt. It's not because of the shirt. It is because you're feeling good because of the shirt. Now you're emanating a certain confidence and energy. Very subtle. You start walking a little bit different. You hold a little bit different of eye contact. Like, you very subtly you change. Now you're gonna get social feedback, because you're having this shirt. You think it's the shirt. It's not the shirt. It's how you feel with the shirt. This social feedback is going to confirm your belief, whatever that belief is. So in your situation, the belief is this shirt is why I'm getting this attention. So you're going to be like, huh, the magic shirt. It's the magic shirt. Where in reality, that's not the case. It's how the shirt makes you feel. Owen understands this. He understands that it's not about the way you look, it's about how you feel. So in his way, the way he looks, it's his superpower. Because girls, they think, listen, there's a very short, ugly midget guy who's balding, who has a big ass beard, who looks like fucking Santa Claus, and he is hella fucking confident. He's super confident. She's like, who the fuck are you? You're not good looking, but you're so confident. What do you have? There's something about you. So it becomes a superpower, because they think, dude, you're ugly. You're not supposed to be confident. Why are you so confident? And it mesmerizes them. I have been in the guy's presence, dude. Not to suck his dick or anything, but this guy has fucking tremendous energy. It's insane. Like, he is right there, super present, very loud voice. He just captures your attention. He's mesmerizing. He really is. Does that make sense? What I explained about social conditioning, the way you think that confidence works and how it actually works? Because what I'm saying there is, you ground your confidence in the way that you look, which isn't bad because it's been working for you. But that's true. Yeah, that's very true. This is called the law of state transference. That means whatever you feel, they feel. It's a very true thing. That's why what I was mentioning when a couple of minutes ago, when yesterday after my run, dude, after my run, I'm in Bangkok, right? It's really, really hot. There's a lot of smog. When I run for 5 minutes, I'm soaking wet. So I'm soaking wet. I'm walking back home, and the sweat is getting a little bit dry, so it's smelly. So I smell, dude. I smell myself. I'm like, ugh, I'm gross. Girl pops by. She is wearing a black dress, all pretty, smelling good. She's all pretty, you know. She is wearing like the hat and the black dress is really good. She looks at me, I look at her, and I not for 1 second do I actually think, oh wait, I'm smelly. Literally, before I know it, I'm talking to her. I swear. We look at each other, and she looks at me a little bit longer than normal, and I just turn around and I just I'm not technically correct. I don't make the perfect approach and walk around her. I don't walk in front of her and give her enough space. I don't do that anymore because I don't need to. All right, I'm over that. I literally just walk. I turn around as she passed me, and I just say, "Hey," and she looks around. She, "Hi, like, what's up? What's your name?" Like, "Oh, hi, nice to meet you." Blah 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 blah. Dude, I'm fucking smelly. I'm wearing sweatpants, a purple shirt that I have had since I was 20. That's my sports shirt. And she's loving it. And you know what? We go on a date right then and there. We talk for 10 minutes. And then I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, oh, I don't know. Nothing really. I'm like, I'm fucking thirsty from this run. I need water or I might pass out here. So let's go. She's like, okay, let's go. We walk. We go for water and a coffee. It was good coffee. So that's good as well. I like good coffee. Coffee, I'm so addicted to coffee. But do you get the point here? Like my confidence is not dependent on my looks. I'm not the best looking guy, but I'm also not, definitely not ugly. I think I'm slightly above average. I think that would be my honest estimate. Slightly above average. Sure, works in my favor sometimes, but there are so many. It works in my favor because I have the confidence, because I put my reps in, because I understand women. I have been through a lot of pain. And me, because of my upbringing, even just because of my upbringing and the things I've been through with my friends, with my family, the traumas that I've been through, it became my superpower. I am super, super, super emotionally intelligent. Just before I started approaching, I already was because I always needed to. I needed to pay attention to how people felt because I could be in danger. And that became my superpower. Because now, when I'm talking to a girl, dude, I can literally read her fucking mind. It's crazy. I can really read her mind. And it's not that I'm thinking, oh, she's doing X, Y, and Z. So then, blah, blah, blah. It just happens. It literally happens. It's like a superpower. I talk to her and I can just feel what she's feeling. Maybe it's the law of state transference working in both ways. I feel my own feelings and I feel hers. I can feel really good and I can feel some uncomfortable feeling in her. I can feel really good and I can feel like something is up. I can't literally read her mind. I don't know what's up. That's for me impossible. Some people claim they can. I don't know. But for me, that's impossible. But I know something is up. I know she's uncomfortable. And given the context of the situation, a lot of times I can fill it in. And you know what's really, really good? If you're in an interaction, you feel that she's uncomfortable and you call it out. You're like, hey, is something going on? Do you want to go? If you want to go, you can go, right? I'm just trying to make conversation. If you do that, that's called a statement of empathy. That's going to make her feel very, very comfortable with you. Because now she's like, okay, he's a big baller. He just approached, he has big, big fucking balls, but he's not a psychopath. He does understand emotions, he does understand social rules. So as soon as she's uncomfortable and you're noticing that and you're saying it, like, hey, by the way, maybe I'm coming off a little bit strong. I know sometimes I feel a little bit crazy and I just go, 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 go. But are you comfortable? I just want to check in. Like, I don't want you to feel uncomfortable. If you want to go, you can go, by the way. I'm not holding you captive or something. You make a joke. And then she's gonna be like, oh no, no, I'm just shy. I'm just not used to talking to people. Now she's like, wow, this guy actually gets me. He's a baller, he has a big mouth, he has a loud voice, he's confident, but he also understands what I'm going through. That's a superpower. Guys, this is literally the magic pill that doesn't exist that you're looking for. Maybe it exists. If it exists, it's this. I just found the magic pill, guys. Yeah. Fucking dating solved forever. I just did it on this live. You're welcome. You don't need me anymore. As much game as I have, I feel like a student and I want to get to the next level of confidence and game that you have. Your energy and your vibes are very good, bro. I love you, bro. I really do, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. How old are you? 25. All right, dude. Then I don't know how much you're approaching, but dude, if you just keep at it, you're 25. Like you're reaching your peak. They say that the peak of the man is the 30s, 30 to 40. That's the peak. That's what they say. I'm planning on peaking my whole fucking life, but that's what they say. You're reaching the peak. This is a very crucial point in your life. When I was 25, I was just fucking around, dude. I had no idea. I still don't, but you come closer every time. So this is really where you build yourself. And build yourself, a lot of men take it very seriously. Oh, okay, I need to build in, lock in, business, da da da. Sure, you can do that. Yeah, that's important. You need to get your finance stuff, all of that. But you can do everything at the same time. You can build your business and go out and have fun. You can do that at the same time. It's very, very possible. You don't need to be a hermit, because a lot of times they use their business or their gym as an excuse to just not go out. Like red pill shit. Red pill fucking sucks, dude. It fucked up so many men. So what you want to do is you just want to go out as much as possible. If you can, just go out every day, 1 hour. Just go for a fucking walk. It doesn't matter. Go for a walk, listen to an audiobook or whatever. I don't like that, because if I have an audiobook in, it puts me in my own hat and not in the real world. So I like to go for my run. That's a lot of times my social moment. I run, or if I don't run, I go for a walk. I go for a coffee somewhere. So just go for a walk and talk to everyone. That's literally it. That's all you need to do. That alone would just solve it. By 30, you would be me. Just like I wanted to be Owen when I was like that. I did that. You can do the same thing. Just that one thing alone. I'll give you more advice, but that one thing alone should be enough. I have an immense amount of women that message me on social media because how attracted they are to my looks. I've not been forced to ever approach and notice my in real life game is weak. Yeah, so you're really the classical guy of a guy who has the looks, and you're very handsome, very attractive. We talked about this last time. To a specific type of girl, you're very attractive, very handsome. They really, really like you. Those are the girls spamming you in your DMs, but you lack game. Your game is not where you want it to be. So this is really why a lot of times if guys respond to me and they're like, "Oh, bro, just be 6 foot tall, bro, just be handsome. It's all genetics." I'm like, wake the fuck up. I get angry. I'm not gonna lie. I get angry. They trigger me. I'm like, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. You've not seen what I've seen. I have coached really, really tall, handsome guys who absolutely suck with women. I'm not saying that that's you, but I have seen it. Same with money. Like, oh, you just need to be rich. What do you think? You think when you're rich, they're just gonna fat axe like a hot girl to your doorstep? She's gonna be on her knees as you open the door. Please give it to me, rich papi. No, doesn't happen like that. So to come back to what I was saying, what you should do, go out every day, go for a walk in the weekdays if you can find the time. Go. Thank you. I thought that was a pretty good joke as well. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. You see what I'm doing here, by the way? This is game. I'm gaming you guys and I'm gaming me. That's literally this is game. This is it. I'm just saying shit. Do you notice? I'm just saying shit. Sure. When I'm talking to you, I'm a little bit more in depth and we talk a little bit more about deep subjects. So I switch from having fun to being a little bit more serious. But every time when I'm cracking a joke, when I'm laughing, when I'm making an example, when I'm just doing fucking weird shit, that's game. I'm gaming you guys. I'm gaming you guys because I know that that's going to keep you on the live. But more importantly, I do it for me because it's fun, dude. It's fun. I'm only alive one time. Let me have some fucking fun, okay? And it's the same with women. You do it because you want to have sex with her, and you want to get her attracted to you. But also, you do it for you because it's fun. It should be fun, right? That's what they call self-amusement. You can look that up. Owen talks about it a lot. Self-amusement, bro. You have no idea how much that touches me. I really, really, really appreciate that. So, give me a second. I'll take a print screen of that, put it on my stories. I appreciate that, brother. Really. So, yeah, I'm literally gaming you. I'm gaming me, and with women it's the same. Yeah, you want the sex, but also you want to have fun. And you know what the good thing is? They go hand in hand. The more fun you have, the more sex you have. So when guys are so focused on, like the guy wasn't alive a couple of minutes ago, when guys are so focused on, oh, but I'm attractive, I want to have the sex, it's fucking you up. It's making them weird. It's like a festering, toxic, devilish energy, and you want to get rid of it. And it's normal. I have the energy too sometimes. It happens. Sometimes when I'm walking in the mall, I'm like, where's the girl? I want the girl. Sometimes that happens, right? But I just snap out of it. I'm like, fuck that. I'm not doing that. That's not me. And then you know what I do? I just talk to someone. I talk to a guy, I talk to whoever, and I'm just having the mindset like, girl, I just want to share some vibes, have some fun, spread some positivity, right? That's literally it. So, so it's been a rant, dude. It's been a rant. I was saying something. I was going somewhere with this. Oh yeah, I was answering your question. What you should do. So this is what you should do. You should go out every day for an hour. Try to at least talk to five people. And talking to five people is literally a high is enough if you feel like that. All right. Because what you're doing is you're training your nervous system. Okay. So a high, if for you that's outside of your comfort zone, and you're like, ooh, I don't know, that's fine. Just say hi. That's it. Just go for a walk, listen to an audiobook or don't, whatever you prefer. I prefer not to. Go for a walk. Just say hi to five people. Guys, girls, grandmothers, grandfathers, doesn't matter. Just say hi. You just walk in there. If they look at you or not, doesn't matter. You just say hi. Big smile, big hi. You say hi, hi. That's it. Hello, hi. That's it. If you feel comfortable enough, you push it a little bit. Hey, how's your day? Hey, hope you're having a good day today. Hey, have a lovely day. If you feel comfortable, push it a little bit further. Hey, how you doing? Yo, what's up, dude? I like the way you walk. You push it, right? But at least don't push it too much because I don't want to overwhelm you. What you do is you just say hi to five people. What you do then, this is super important. Their reactions only matters if it's positive. You're manipulating yourself a little bit here, but this is fucking golden. What you do, if their reaction is positive, you see that as proof. You look at yourself, you're like, wow, look at that. I have game. I have good vibes. Fuck, that's amazing. This is so amazing. I am the shit. I'm spreading love. I'm creating something. I'm not a passive fucking consumer walking around in a dirt fucking state being like, I'm a human. No, no, I'm actually awake. I am giving my vibes to people. I'm spreading something. You're actually doing something. You're changing the world, dude. Do you realize that? Did you ever hear about the butterfly effect? You're changing the world. The butterfly effect says that one little, what's it called? My English is not so good. One little flap, chicken, one little flap of a butterfly can change the fucking world. If that would have happened in the Stone Age, we could have been extinct. That's what they say. Because one thing can do another thing, and that can do another thing, and that can do another thing. Let's say someone, and this is a very extreme example, but I'm making a point. Let's say someone is considering suicide. All right. Now you say hi to a random guy. You're like, yo, what's up, bro? And the guy's like, he's like, hi. And he walks and he thinks, that was a funny guy. I liked him. He was a funny guy. Now, the next person he talks to, he's going to have a little bit of your energy. So he's going to be a little bit more happy. So he's like, to his best friend, for example, he sees his best friend like, yo, what's up, man? Yo, what's up? I just met this guy was a little bit, he was like, hi, what's up? I don't know. He was strange, but I kind of wanted to meet him. No, never mind. He's just a guy spreading positivity. Now, this best friend has the same positivity. Maybe he's walking on the streets and he's thinking, you know what? Maybe I could be that guy. Let me be a retard for 1 minute, see what's going to do it. Like, you know what? I have free will. Let me test it. And then this guy walks on the street. He sees a girl and he's like, hi, like a full retard mode because he's just feeling silly. And the girl's like, this guy. And she starts laughing. Who knows? She starts laughing. They like each other. They start a relationship. They start dating. Before they know it, they're happy. They're really, really deeply in love. And that makes her really, really fulfilled. And in this time, he teaches her a lot of skills because he used to have a lot of skills about empathy, a lot of coaching skills. He used to have these things. He teaches her best friend wants to commit suicide. She understands, she has the skills, she has the energy. She coaches her best friend. Her best friend doesn't do it, changed her life, changed the world. Butterfly effect. Sorted. I'm owning this, guys. I'm owning this. This is literally, you don't realize, but this is really an effect that you can have. So in a way, in a very far way, but this is true. You're changing the world. You're having massive impact, and you're not aware of it. By the way, I love the feedback that you're giving me. I love that when I'm making a joke, you put up the smiley things because I know it's funny then. So yeah, it's true. Your energy is the key to everything. So to come back to your question, I keep getting detoured, dude. I keep getting detoured. I don't know. I'm on a roll. You see, by the way, this is state. What you're looking at. This is state. I'm in state. I'm just talking. I can talk unlimited, dude. I could do this for 10 hours. I can just talk and talk and talk and talk. And listen, there's only one guy here, and that's you. And I love you, bro. I love you more than you think. You're giving me feedback. You're the only one saying shit to me, and I work with that. Even if you weren't here, sometimes I do live. There's nobody there. I'm fine with that. I can talk and talk and talk. So this is game. That's one thing I really want you to understand. This is game. You're looking at game. What you're getting from me here is the exact same girl, is the exact same thing that girls get from me, but they get more kisses. You can have a kiss too, bro. But you get that? Like that's the only thing. Like this is literally what you're seeing. I'm pumping your state. I'm taking you in my reality, and I'm doing that because I want to teach you something. So I'm getting you in my frame. I'm getting you to understand the way I see the world, and you're feeling like, oh, interesting. That's it. Amazing, dude. That's it. You like those kisses, don't you? Huh? But to come back to your question, oh, I fucking love coffee, dude. You have no idea. It's my favorite fucking addiction. I love it so much. Makes me so happy. I was doing a game yesterday with the date that I had. We were doing like a card game. We were in a restaurant. I had super good coffee, caramel coffee. Oh, fucking hell. And we were playing this game. And one of the questions on the game was like, what is one thing that's making you so happy that most people don't realize? And I told her, coffee. It's fucking coffee. Anyways, back to your question. What you're going to do is you're going to push that comfort zone every day, right? Every day you go out and you have time, right? A lot of people think I need to go really hard now, blah blah blah. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. If you did you ever hear about this ship where you switch the course of the ship to like 1 degree? If you do that, like let's say a ship is going like this, and it's going to the Netherlands. I'm from the Netherlands, Dutchy, and it's going like this, but you change the course like 1 degree, like very, very tiny. What's going to happen in the long run is you're going to end up in fucking Africa. Do I know? Because this 1% over a long time is going to make a lot of impact on where your final destination is going to be. Same thing here. You don't need to make this happen today. You do need to do everything in your power today to make it happen, but there's no rush. You're 25, dude. You got time. Every day, small steps, baby steps, dude. Take your time, baby steps, and build upon that momentum. As I was saying, you're gonna say hi. You can get two outcomes. One, they're gonna be like, "Oh, hi, hey," positive. What you're gonna do is absorb that information like a sponge too. Be like, "Wow, look at that! I made that person's day. Wow, look at that! I'm social. I'm the shit. People respond positive to me. People like me. Reinforce that in your brain. If they respond negatively, you do the following thing. I love swearing so much that I replace following with fucking. You do the following thing. If they respond like, and no one is really gonna respond negative, maybe some crazy fucking person, but most negative response you're gonna get is just people being in their phone, being zombies and just not responding at all. That's the most, or they look at you like this. That's it. That's the most negative thing you're gonna get. Anyways, if you get it, what you do is you do the following thing. You tell yourself, dude, I am, and do it like this. I am such a fucking legend. Fuck yeah. Ooh. Don't do it out loud. Do it in your mind. Otherwise, people might think like, ooh, they'll call the police. But that's what you do. What you do there is called dopamine dripping. Owen taught me this. This is dopamine dripping. You're training yourself like a dog to actually get dopamine, real dopamine. And you are connecting this dopamine to you taking the right course of action. That's what you're doing. So now, like a dog, every time when you took action, you feel positive emotions. What do humans do? What do dogs do? I guess I'm gonna do this more because it makes me feel good. So you're literally manipulating yourself. That's what you're doing. Do this every day. For every day, you can go for a walk for an hour, right? In the weekends, you can go out, have some fun. In the nighttime, you can get a lot of reps in, and it's more fun. In the nighttime, you can just go out, talk to guys, talk to girls, talk to groups, and especially talking to groups, especially going out, especially if you go alone, especially if you don't drink, bro, that's gonna build massive fucking confidence. Thank you. I am quite the genius. Well, Owen is quite the genius. Kind of stole it, but that's how you build because if you think about it, if you have the ability to go out by yourself, sober, and you're just approaching girls, guys, groups, and people are loving you, and you walk home and you talk to everyone in that venue, and everyone was like, ooh, 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 they're dabbing you up. They think you're amazing. If you can do that, yeah, if you can do that, if you can face all the fears that come with it, and you do all of that, and then the next day you're walking on the street, you see a hot girl, you think it's gonna be difficult to talk to her? No, dude. It's child's play. It's easy. It's literally nothing. It's like, hey, what's up? That's why I told you. That's why my approaches, they don't look like, hey, I was walking over there and I thought you looked really cute and I thought maybe I want to meet you. It's zombie shit. It's beginning shit. Beginners, they do that. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do that, because if it helps you, and please do it. My approach is definitely don't look like, hey, you dropped something. My jaw. Hey, boom. The basketball thing. You've seen the videos. Bro, that sucks. That shitty ass game. These guys, either it's staged. Most of these videos are staged. Most of these videos are staged. Or they never see the girl again. So many of these videos, I'm looking at them. She gives a number, and I'm like, bro, you're never seeing her again. Never, you're seeing her again. Why do you think that they never post a follow up? Why do you think they never post that they're on the date with the girl? Because they don't go on the date with the girl. They just want to get the reaction. Yeah, game never ends, dude. Game never ends, dude. Literally, like this, what you're saying is my superpower. This is fucking insane, and I'm thinking a way to crystallize it, because I'm really thinking, how can I teach you guys this, because I do it subconsciously, and I want to teach you guys this because I know so many of you struggle with this. But my superpower is being in a relationship. Not really, like I have my trauma, so in a relationship I wouldn't say I'm the best, but my superpower is keeping women, keeping them in my life. That's my superpower. I have not had a woman that left me in 7 years. I swear. And I don't know how I do it. I have an idea, and I'm working on this mentally. I'm thinking, how am I doing this? But it's true. Dude, 7 years. Women don't leave me. They love me. You want to know why? Because I'm the shit. Because I'm the motherfucking shit, y'all. No, I'm messing around. But let me go on a rant and see what I can do. Because as I said, I don't have this crystallized. I don't know exactly how I'm doing it, but I have some intuitive ideas. Got your attention now, eh? Let me build up some more tension. I'm teasing you. Okay. So one thing that I know for a fact that has to do with it. This is one thing I know for 100% certainty has to do with it. I am completely non-needy. I am 100% non-needy. Sometimes I feel a little needy, but I know exactly how to self-soothe. I know exactly what I need to do in that moment so that I can fulfill my own needs. That's such a big part of this. You have no idea, because this is going to play out in a lot of very subtle but also obvious ways. Let me give you an example. Tests. Most guys, they obsess over tests. Oh, she's testing me. Is this a test? Is this a test? Ooh, testing, testing, testing. If you are completely non-needy, you will pass every test without thinking about it. I'm sure that most tests that she's throwing at me, I don't even see them, but I pass them every time. Why? Because I'm not needy. Because it's look like the following thing. I'll give you an example. When I was in Paraguay, I was living in Paraguay some time ago. I was dating this gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous Brazilian girl, 21 years old, beautiful, so pure, very skinny, good tits, good ass, but really, really good personality. So sweet, so sweet. Dating her for a month, 2 months, 3 months. We just kept on dating, for as long as I was in Paraguay, we kept on dating. I'm actually going to visit her in Brazil in 4 months. I have a lot of traveling that I'm going to do. But anyways, back to the point. So we're in the bath. We just had sex. Everything was fine, amazing. We baked a cake. We were really good. We had chocolate cake. Fuck, dude, that was so chocolatey. It made me so happy. So we just smashed. I had a piece of chocolate cake. Life is good. I'm lazy. I'm like, babe, let's watch a movie. She's like, let's do it. I'm like, oh, my life is amazing. Then she takes like these fake lashes. She tells me, babe, who are these with this tone? And this test obviously I got. It's obvious it's a test. She takes the lashes. She's like, babe, whose are these? And she knows I'm fucking other girls. I never lied about it. We didn't talk about it, but it's obvious. I try to avoid like having a serious conversation about it unless she brings it up. Then I'll be brutally honest with her. But in general, I just let them know with my vibe. That's advanced shit, and I can talk more about that if you want to hear that. Let me know. I'll talk more about that. But it's more advanced shit. So she knows I'm fucking other girls. She knows I'm a big ass player, but she's fine with it because she feels I'm genuine, authentic, and she knows that she's not gonna get better. This is key to what I'm going to explain to you. She knows that she's not gonna find someone like me because I'm rare. Why? Because I'm not creepy and I'm not needy. That's one ingredient. That's one ingredient of because the core of her not going to someone else, the core of her not leaving you, she needs to know that you're the best. She needs to know that when she's gonna go out there, she will be very, very disappointed. Does that mean you have to have the most money? No. Does that mean you have to be the most good looking? No. Don't ever like ask like a douchebag play hot and cold. It's always positive vibes, keeping them intrigued. Mm, I think maybe sometimes I act like a douchebag. Not to them though. And that's everyone has their personal style. I'm literally deep down on the inside, I'm just a very sweet guy. I love love. I love to cuddle. I love to kiss her and say, oh, baby, baby, baby. I love that shit. Maybe I'm gay. I don't think it's gay. I like it. I love it. And I do it. And oh, if a red pill guy sees it, he's like, oh, you do that? You are a beta. Beta male, beta male, beta male, beta male. All right, dude, whatever. I like that shit. And girls don't leave me. So if you want to be all alpha, if you want to be like, I have strong masculine frame, I never say I like a woman, I never give women compliments, I'm always in control, then sure, dude, you do you. I'm sure it works for you because in the end, I made a video about this. Thank you. I thought it was a pretty good joke too. In the end, I made a video about this. Like, whatever you hold to be true becomes true. If you believe that you need to always have strong frame, women are sluts, women will cheat on you, then that's exactly what you're gonna get. Then you're gonna attract a woman. You're gonna show like you're a certain type of guy, like, oh, this is me, and you're gonna attract a woman that likes that. And then the moment you drop that frame because it's not really who you are, it's who you want to be because people on the internet tell you you should be that. The moment you drop frame, she's like, what is this? I didn't sign up for this deal. I thought I was going to get, what's going on? And then she ditches your ass and you're like, you see, all women are sluts. They cheat. You can never do anything besides, because if you don't do, she will ditch your ass. Sure. If that works for you, it works for you, right? This is exactly how the psychology works. For me, though, I don't want to live that life. I don't want to always be on edge and hold frame and da 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 da. I just want to chill, dude. As I said, I'm just a nice guy. I just want to do. That's what I want. I want love. I want love. And you know what? I even like it when they do it to me. When they're like, who's my sweetie? I'm your sweetie. I'm your sweetie. Dude, I don't give a fuck. I love that. And for me, it's worked like a charm. Like I said, women, they never leave me. So you can to come back to your question, if you feel like you sometimes want to be a douchebag to a girl, you can be a douchebag. For me, it's not my style. I don't like that. So I am never a douchebag, maybe by accident. If I am and she's hurt, and I'll apologize. I'll be like, I'm sorry. I didn't want to make you feel that way. I love you, baby. I'm sorry about that. And maybe sometimes I play hot and cold, but I don't play hot and cold. I'm just busy. Like there's the girl that I had sex with yesterday. She texted me 1 hour ago. I'm not replying because I'm not live. I'm busy. After this, I'm gonna hit the gym. I'm gonna go for a run. Maybe after that, I'll reply. Not because I'm a douchebag, not because I'm playing hot and cold, because I'm busy, right? So you want this to be genuine because maybe, I don't know, maybe she's like, oh, why is he not replying? I don't know. Maybe she is. Maybe she isn't. I don't know. I'm busy. You get me? I think sometimes I know I'm also very smart. I know what I'm doing. So I know that when I'm busy, she is most likely gonna be thinking, "Oh, is he gonna respond?" Da, 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 da. I know that, but the most part of it is genuine, and I know a lot of strategies as well. And sometimes I use them. Sometimes I use strategies as well. But the point is, the core needs to be there. The core needs to be there, right? Sometimes, like I said, I have very good emotional intelligence. When I have an emotional talk with a woman, I know exactly what I'm doing strategically. But emotionally, I'm right there for her. I love her. I want to help her. I want to help her grow. I want to see her move beyond this barrier, and I want to move there together with her because I know that that's life. We're living life together. We're connecting to a deeper level. She's learning something. I'm learning something. Dude, women teach me so much. You have no idea. A lot of times, like as I said, I have a very difficult past, and I don't want to be a victim about it, but it comes up quite a lot. And I went to therapy for years, and I think it's something I'm just gonna have to live with. It's just, I guess. I'm not saying I gave up on it. I still want to fix it, but anyways, it's not relevant. The point being, for example, I was with this girl, and all of a sudden, I get emotional. I don't know, like I'm just losing my own vibe. I feel like there's something inside of me, and I want to say it, but I don't know what it is, and I feel like so stuck. I don't know what's going on. So I'm like, babe, give me a second. And I go to the balcony. I smoke a cigarette. I'm smoking, looking at the city boy. I'm just enjoying the view, but I'm not enjoying the view because I'm like, fuck, what's going on with me? I don't know. Literally, I don't know. I have that sometimes. I can get very emotional. I come back to the bed and I say, babe, I'm feeling weird. This is me. What does an alpha say? Oh, you're alpha. You have to have frame. Send her home. Just send her home. Be like, babe, you need to go. No, dude. No, I don't want to do that. I want to be real. I want to live life. I want to enjoy life. I want to grow together. So I tell her, babe, I feel weird. She's like, what's up? I don't know. I don't know what's up. We talk, and all of a sudden it comes out. I'm crying. I'm just crying. I'm bawling my eyes out. Actually bawling my eyes out. I'm like, I don't know. And I feel like the boss is always hunting me and it just makes me so fucking emotional. And I don't know. I hope this I can ever I hope I can fix this one day. And she's just there holding me and saying, I love you, baby. I love you. I love you. I love you. Bro, that's beautiful. She never left me. Did I lose frame? No, dude. I'm a human having a human experience. I'm experiencing love together with this woman that's with me. And that's fucking beautiful. And even Owen disagrees with me here. Owen says you can never lose frame. You cannot show weakness. I strongly disagree. I really strongly disagree. I do it all the time. I'm not saying go on the date and start crying. They will love you when you cry. No, no. I am saying that you can just be genuine. You can really do that. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so how to never get her to leave you. And one of the reasons here is because I'm being vulnerable. At the same time, I'm not needy. I'm being vulnerable and not needy. I'm not being vulnerable and needy. If you're vulnerable and needy, yes, you're fucking it up. You're literally pushing her away. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Owen taught me so much, dude, and he's beyond me on many levels. Many levels. Um, but yeah, this thing from personal experience, I disagree. I found a very different reality for myself. And actually I like this reality. I like it a lot because I don't want to play games. I want to experience love, you know? And you can literally if I share this with women. If we have a good connection, feel safe, I share this. I can literally share the philosophy I have on dating. You can tell them. I'm not saying do this as a strategy, but sometimes it just comes up in a conversation, And I'm just like, you know what? In dating, like, I just don't want to play games. I look on the internet, I see that red pill shit. I'm like, it exhausts me. I don't want to be like that. I feel like it's fucking up so many men. I just want to live life and feel love. That's it. She will melt. She will melt. This is what I mean. You told me so you never use strategies. This is a strategy that I would use because I know that if I say that shit, she will melt. But it's genuine to me. It is truly the way I feel, right? So there you have it, full circle. So non-neediness is the biggest component in keeping a woman in your life. It's non-neediness. That's the biggest thing out of all of them. Non-fucking neediness. If you're non-needy, then you're almost there. Because like I said, it's gonna play out in a testing way where she's testing you. Oh yeah, that I was saying that. The lash. Dude, I'm all over the place. The lash. She holds this lash and she's like, whose is this? And I'm looking at her and I'm like, babe, I don't know. Like she knows I'm fucking other girls, right? That's why I sidetracked. So she's like, whose is this? I'm like, I don't know, babe. How the fuck should I know? And she already's like, what do you mean? She's not expecting that response. You know, she's expecting me to defend myself. So I'm like, I don't know, babe. How the fuck should I know? Which is insinuating there are a lot of girls here. How should I know? Maybe it's yours, maybe it's I don't know. She's like, whose is this? I'm like, the fuck do I know, baby? And after we just had sex and I'm watching chocolate cake, I was having such a good life. Whose is this? I don't know, babe. How the fuck should I know? She's like, well, it's not mine. And this is where you just use humor. This is where complete non-neediness is such a good weapon. So I look at her, I'm like, baby, you're saying that that is not yours. So here I'm tricking her. I'm tricking her into thinking that I'm going to defend myself. And this is again strategy. I know exactly what I'm doing, right? I'm tricking her into thinking I'm going to fail the test. I'm like, baby, so that's not yours. She's like, I got him. You know, he's qualifying himself. He's going to defend himself. And I thought, like, baby, you're telling me that this lash is not yours? She's like, no, it's not mine. I'm like, well, if it's not yours, then it must be mine. And she just looks at me and she's like, okay, baby. She's like that. Dude, it's so simple. And then again, she pushes a couple of times. Whose is this? Whose is this? Whose is this? I'm like, babe, the fuck do I know? Shut up about the lashes. I don't want to talk about the lashes. I want to eat chocolate cake, okay? Just don't take it seriously, right? So there you see the two things. One, complete non-neediness. I'm in the exact right emotional state. I'm in the exact right state where I can just do that, where I can get away with that. But two, strategy. I know exactly what I'm doing. I literally know what I'm doing. I'm tricking her into thinking that I'm defending myself. And then, boom, I throw a curveball. I'm like, if it's not yours, it must be mine. Humor. She gets diffused. She's like, ah, and she's rolling her eyes like, you fucking asshole. That's what you want. You know, if you go out to ultimately win is to 100% be yourself and authentic, and women will be drawn to that. Exactly. And the trap there is a lot of men, I cannot say this because when I say this, a lot of men is, okay, I should be myself then. Got it. Everything is a paradox in dating. If I say just be yourself, what you're going to get is guys are going to be their needy self or their anxious self or their sad self. And being sad is all fine. Like, again, paradoxes. It's mostly neediness. If you tell men, just go over there and be yourself, be your authentic self. And they're like, okay, okay. Baby, baby, please, please, I love you. Give me your number. Please, baby, please, baby. Like, that's the energy they approach with. I was just being myself. That's not what we mean. We mean the best, most authentic, healed version of you, right? And you get that. But when people watch this live back, they're like, oh, I'm going to be myself. Please, 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 please. So I wanted to elaborate on that a little bit. Um, so yeah, there you see the exact example I was giving you. So one, I have the right emotional state, I have the experience, I have the energy, I know exactly what's going on there. And then two, oh, I missed you, brother. I missed your question. I don't see your question, dude. I don't see it at all. Am I blind? Am I retarded? I might be retarded. Ask the question again, please. So, one, in that moment, that's a really good example. One, you see that I have the right emotional state, meaning I'm not needy. I'm okay with losing her. I won't like it. I love this girl. I love her to death, dude. I love her so much. I don't want to lose her, but I'm not willing to compromise. I am living my life on my terms. I want to be with different women. That's what I do. Maybe later that will change. Maybe it won't. I don't know, dude. I don't know. God knows. I don't know. I'm just living life. I'm just living, dude. Livin, living. so, so, oh wait, there's an actual question. Oh, look at that! I found something. I'm such a noob. I just found out the question section. Shakif, I got your question. I found it. Shafiq, is it true being in a casual relationship can jump into a serious relationship? No, it's not true. So back to the point. Um, because again, this happened on the last live too, and it's happening again. A lot of times, people they ask questions, and now it's fine, and you're gonna know exactly what I'm about to say, Tile. And you never did this, so that tells me a lot about your emotional intelligence. But you're asking me a question that really doesn't have anything to do with what I'm talking about. So that means you lack emotional intelligence. Basically, you're coming on this live, you're like, oh, let me take value. Let me take value. I'm on a big ass fucking rant. I'm answering a deep, deep psychological answer that's really going to give you all the answers that you need to all the silly questions that you have. I'm answering them right here and now. You jump on the live and you're like, I need value. Let me take some value. Hey, what's the advice on the specific situation that I was going through right here, right now? Can you please give me advice on this specific little thing that only I will benefit from, please? You see what I'm saying? I don't say this to be a jerk. I'm saying this to wake you up because I know that this is your biggest sticking point. You lack empathy. So you lack empathy for this life. So most likely you lack empathy with women as well. Now I will give you an answer direct as well because I don't want to be an asshole. No, not true. The best way to start a relationship is you meet her first day, you fuck her. So that means that she likes you a lot because she's willing to have sex with you on the first date. And then you start banging. It's fun. It's flirty. Things are good for a couple of months. Everything is amazing. You have a roster. You're seeing other girls. She knows that you're seeing other girls. So she knows you're a valuable man. You have options. She's like, wow, this guy is the fucking G. And then eventually you can tell her, hey, babe, I love you. I want to do exclusivity with you. Let's go. Let's do it. And she's like, oh, this guy who can get everyone he wants to get picks me. Wow. There you have a great start of a great relationship with a good dynamic. Back to the point. So there's non-neediness. That's really where you see it. Complete non-neediness, but also the strategy. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm talking about the lash example again. But also strategy. I know exactly what I'm doing. So I'm know exactly. I'm tricking her into thinking I'm qualifying by saying it's not you, babe, with the energy like oh like this for 1 second. So she like got him, and then boom, curveball. I use humor. She keeps talking. Then I just use framing, and I'm just like, babe, I don't want to talk about this fucking eyelash. Okay, let's stop about it. Let's just eat chocolate cake and watch the movie. All right, just give me a forehead half and forehead kiss and say that you love me. And I didn't say that, but you could just say shit. It doesn't matter. It's about the energy right then and there. So that's one part of it. And the second part, I would say, and again, I'm doing this at the top of my head, okay? I never thought about this. I never thought this out. For example, my YouTube videos, I thought that out. It's like long form. I thought about what do I want to say? What do I want to teach? How am I going to teach it? This is just a rant. I never thought about this. I might make a YouTube video on this. I think that's a good idea. Let me know if you want that. I'll make a YouTube video on it. Just type it in the chat, say yes, please, and then I'll make it. So the second thing I would say is emotional intelligence. You need to have emotional intelligence because whenever you start dating a little bit more serious, there's going to be certain hurdles you're going to encounter. In the beginning, it's all good and fun. It's always good and fun. You're like, oh yeah, you fuck like rabbits. Things feel light. Everything is amazing. Everyone is on their best behavior. So it's fun. But then at a certain point, things are becoming a little bit more serious. People are going to get feelings, and then you're going to have some sort of an emotional talk. Maybe you said a certain thing and she didn't like it. Maybe she heard a certain thing about you from her friends and she didn't like it. So I'll give you an example of this one. I was dating a girl, and this one was in Brazil. I was living in Brazil for 3 months. I was dating a girl there, and I met her on the beach. Blah 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 blah. Doesn't matter. I met her on the beach, and then after a while, she comes in, and we dated for a month, so I know her quite well. I understand her. We have a good relationship. Things are good. She comes over, and I notice that her vibe changed. Something is off immediately. I know this is emotional intelligence. I know something is off. I call her out, babe. What's up? Um, Oh no, nothing, nothing, nothing. These are the moments I'm talking about. These are you're gonna have a lot of these moments. I have a lot of them. I also had it with the other girl with the lashes. A lot of these moments. There's something is up. You're supposed to know. You're supposed to know that something is up, and she's gonna tell you very, very, very passively, and you're supposed to deal with it. And you have to know how to deal with it. This is your job as a man. You have to. If you don't do it, this is a poison. If you don't deal with it, it's a poison. It's going to poison the relationship like a poison, like a better word. And it's really going to fuck it up because it's going to build and build and build and build. And then sooner or later, it just boom, it explodes. It poisons the relationship. It fucks it up. It fucks it up. If you let it fester like that, it's gonna fuck it up so bad that you can't go back anymore. So it's your duty, job, and you have to have the skill and the emotional intelligence to catch that moment, to feel, hey, something is off here. And then again, right state, like you have to have the emotional intelligence, and then you have to have the strategy. You need to know exactly how to deal with it. And that's intuitive, but there's also strategy to it. For example, let's say something is off. Okay, let's do a role play here. Something is off. What do you mean? What do you think about giving person love in dating make them lose value? Then a nonchalant, yeah, dude. I'm not gonna answer your question. You're doing the exact same thing. This is a wake up call for you. Like you're doing the exact same thing. Exact same thing. Asking a very specific question that's not relevant to what I'm saying at all. So ask me in private in the DMs. Sure, I'll help you there. But yeah, you need to learn a lesson, dude. Like you need to have empathy. Like I said, this. Anyways, I'm just gonna continue. So where was I? This is what I mean. You see, this is what I mean. I lost my train of fucking thought, motherfucker. Fuck you. No, dude, I'm kidding. I love you. I love you, but I don't. I'm angry with you. I'm very, very angry with you. Okay, you ruined my life. You ruined my life. No, I'm just messing around. So the strategy there it would be let's do a role play. It's gonna mean me. I'll be playing me, and then I'll also be playing exactly Tile. You got it. That's it. Time and place. That's exactly it. And the thing is, if you want to ask me a very unrelated question, at least what you can do is say, "Hey, can I ask you an unrelated question?" And I'll be like, "Yes, you can," because it's different, right? You're saying, "I am." This is literally a statement of empathy. What I just talked about. It's all the same, guys. It's all the same. It's a statement of empathy. You're telling me, hey, I'm aware that you're doing a live and that you're on a rant, and I'm aware that I have a question that doesn't relate to what you're saying. I'm aware of all of that. I'm aware that there are people in the live listening to what you're saying right now and they're getting value from it. But also, I have this really urgent question that I know is selfish to ask, but I'm asking you for permission. Can I please ask it and will you help me with it? Very different. Dude, then of course I would say, sure, dude, let me finish my story and I'll answer your question. You got me? Let me know if that makes sense, Shafiq. I don't want to hurt your feelings. I don't want to get you angry. But if you need to get angry to learn the lesson, then maybe I kind of want to make you a little bit angry. I'm poking you. Anyways, strategy. I'll be playing me and I'll be playing a very hot girl. I'll be playing both. Okay, this is gonna be some nice acting skills from me. So, hot girl walks in. I've been dating her for a month. Okay, let's say a month. Hot girl walks in. Me. Hey, baby, how are you? I go for the hug. Hot girl. Good. I'm good. Okay, fine. You see, immediately I feel something in the air. Good man, happy. I love you, dude. I love you. Okay, don't forget, I love you. So immediately I feel something is up. So she's like, good, you? Like, I'm good. And I do the same thing. I match your energy. I'm good. Yeah. Baby, do you want water, coffee, tea, anything? No, I don't want anything. Okay, babe. Are you gonna tell me what's up? Nothing is up, baby. Nothing is up. No, nothing is up. It kind of seems. I don't know. I could be crazy, baby. Kind of seems that something is up. You see, using humor. I'm not even making a joke. I'm just over. This is one type of humor that I use a lot. Is I'm over dramatizing. I don't know, baby. It kind of seems like something is up. No, 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 no. I'm making a joke with literally my body language and my facial expression, and it's making the mood a little bit lighter. Two things can happen. Either she's going to crack, she's going to be like, or she's going to hold frame. It's literally a frame battle. Or she's going to hold frame. Something is up. Let's do a little bit of difficult version. Something is up. She's like, no, babe, nothing is up. Okay. I just want to get some water and then we can watch a movie. All right, baby. If that's what you want, then that's what we do. Again, here, very strategical thing that I'm doing. I'm putting responsibility on her. I'm literally saying, babe, I tried. You are running away from me here. If that is what you want, if you want to be a little bit of a baby and don't talk about it and watch a movie and avoid the thing that you're definitely struggling with right now, that's fine by me. So I'm taking off the pressure and I'm putting responsibility in her face. I'm saying, this is not what I want. I want to talk about it. But if that's what you want, I am okay with that. You see, it's a combination of strategy and again, non neediness. If you don't want to talk about it and you want to let this relationship fester and get fucked, I am okay with that. I don't want it. I don't like it, but I am okay with that. You see what I'm doing here? Does it make sense? So that's what you do. Back to the role play. So I'm saying, all right, baby, if that's what you want, if you just want to watch a movie, then let's go just watch a movie. All right, I'll get you some water. You can go sit on the couch. So a little bit of leadership there, making sure she's comfortable. And then on the couch, I would just watch the movie. I would literally just watch the movie. I gave her the opportunity. And then after a certain point, if I feel like something is off, I would just pause the movie and I would say the following thing: babe, obviously something is going on. Yeah. I love you. I love you deeply. I don't know what happened. I have no idea. All right. I'm a man. I'm a retard. I don't know. I don't know. You have to tell me. If you don't tell me, I don't know. But I am saying this because I do deeply, deeply love you. Okay. I want you to open up to me. I want you to feel safe with me. You can tell me whatever it is. We're a team. I'm here for you. Okay. Whatever it is, you can tell me. All right. Because that's the only way we can genuinely move beyond this. We can grow and we can get back to how things were. Because whatever it is that's in between us right now, I don't like it. I don't like it because I know that this is a poison. All right. Again, I don't want you to pressure you into saying something or opening up when you don't really feel like it, but I do want to invite you that if you want to talk about it, you can, and I'm right here. Okay. So what's it gonna be? You want to share with me what's going on? Like, well, you see, it's different. And this is emotional intelligence. She's like, well, she's opening up. Do you hear that? Do you hear that in my tonality? Do you see how subtle this is? Do you see how emotional intelligence can be of such tremendous value if you can hear these subtleties in her voice? If she's like, well, and immediately she's about to open up. She wants to open up. This is it. Well, this is I want to open up, but I need a little bit of a push from you. That's what it means. This is what I mean. I'm a fucking Neo in the Matrix, dude. I understand all of that in the moment, right then, right there. One, I'm experiencing my emotions because I'm struggling. For me, it's a difficult situation as well. But two, at the same time, I know exactly what she's going through. Does that make sense, guys? So she's, well, I'm like, mm-hmm. And I just shut the fuck up. This is what you call holding space. I hold space for her. I just shut up. I'm like, mm-hmm. And you look at her like, you can tell me, babe. And the best way to do this is to genuinely have that feeling, because you can really focus on, okay, I'm looking. You can tell me, babe, getting your face in the perfect position. The best way to do this is to just genuinely be there for her, support her, and really hold that space. Really have the mindset like, babe, you can open up to me. You're safe. Actually, be safe. Be non judgmental. Whatever she's going to say, don't judge, don't defend, try to understand it. That's the best way because then it's authentic, right? So just look at her and like, mm-hmm. And if she doesn't open up, like, babe, I'm serious. You can tell me, okay? I'm here for you. Hold her hand. Show her that you're there. Baby, I love you. Please tell me what's going on, okay? I want to help you. Tell me what's going on. This is how you do it. She will be like, well, I was out and I heard this thing about you. What did you hear, baby? Well, I heard that you always go out to that bar and you're talking to all the girls there. Okay. Now you're getting somewhere. Do you see this? You're getting somewhere. She's opening up. She's trusting you. And she's not saying, you talk to other girls, da 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 da. No, you put her in a very vulnerable and safe place where she can open up. So she's vulnerable about it, which means you can work on it. If she's angry, you're not going anywhere. Now you're going somewhere. I heard that you're talking to all the girls there. You're like, okay, baby. Okay. So is that the thing that's been bothering you? She's like, yeah, it is. Yeah, it hurts my feelings. Okay, I understand. Yeah. In what way do you feel like it hurts your feelings? Ask deeper questions to really get, this is sales. This is literally sales. Ask deeper questions to come to the core. What makes you so hurt about that? Like, what is it really that hurts your feelings so much? Well, then maybe she gets a little bit angry here. Who knows? Well, you know how I'm supposed to feel when you just go out and chase all the girls. How am I supposed to feel? You think I feel special? You diffuse with empathy. You're like, okay, so because I go out and because I'm talking to all the people there, you see what I do? A little reframe. I don't say girls, I say people. I'm talking to all the people there. It makes you feel like you're not special to me. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. And then you just now you're at the core. It's not that you're talking to other people. That's not the problem. It's not that you're chasing girls. That's not the problem. She knew that. Like I said, they always know. They know because I don't hide it. It's about her not feeling special. That's the problem. That's the real problem. Most men don't have the emotional intelligence. So whenever she's like, I've heard you talk to other girls, they're like, no, I don't. I know. Or they're like, yeah, so what? I do whatever I want. They're retarded. They don't understand emotional intelligence. If you understand emotional intelligence, you can really get to the core of this and it can become a beautiful healing experience that's going to bring you guys back together. It's going to make you guys feel even stronger than you've ever felt before. So now you're at the core. So you feel like when I'm talking to other people, when I go out, you feel like you're not special. Yeah. You're my tone. You feel like you're not special. Yeah, I feel like that. Baby, I, I am so sorry that you feel like that. Really. Because I want you to know, and I can understand if you hear this from other people that you maybe it triggers like a part in you or you feel like you're not special. But I want you to understand that I love you. You are very special to me. Only say this if it's true, obviously. You are very special to me. You really are. Like, you have no idea how deeply, deeply I love you. You are so special for me, really. And I hope that you also see and understand that because this person told you that that triggered you. But I mean, if you look back at our relationship, besides what you heard from that person, like that person, you make them feel silly. Besides what you heard from that person, do you feel that when we're together and the relationship we've built, do you feel like that? Do I demonstrate to you enough that I deeply, deeply love you? Because that's the most important part for me. She's like, yeah, you do. Okay. Okay. Because that's good. And you get where I'm going. You see what I'm doing? First, I'm pulling it out of her by showing empathy, putting pressure on, taking pressure off, putting pressure on, putting pressure off, showing that I'm non needy. You don't need to tell me, but I really want you to tell me because I love you, because I love you. Okay. That's the first thing. Now it's out. It's going to be superficial. So it's like, yeah, you've been talking to other girls. Okay. Who cares? It's not about that. It's about how that makes her feel. They're always hurt. It's always hurt. There's always pain. If they're angry, there's pain. If they're sad, there's pain. If they're jealous, there's pain. It's always pain. You want to go to that pain and you want to talk about that pain. You don't want to talk about how to never get her to feel triggered again because she's going to feel triggered. They're always going to be triggered. You want to talk about the pain. You want to find the pain and you want to comfort them. You want to give them love. So when you find the pain, you want to give them love. Show them that you understand them, you see them, and you love them. That's it. Dude, I felt like this was such a crazy rant. Fucking crazy rant. I'm almost 2 hours in this live. I wanted to go live for a bit, but it's Sunday, so I'm free. But I am gonna hit the gym soon because I can't be live all day, guys. I got a little bit of shit to do today, even though it's a Sunday. But guys, was that any valuable to you? Let me know if that was any. Did I answer your question, Tile? Because I felt like I went over two very key components, Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Happy to have you on. Really, man. And I felt like I went over two very key components, like one, the neediness, and then two, the emotional intelligence. I'm happy that helped, dude. Um, yeah, I'm also gonna bounce, guys, because it's 2 o'clock here. I have a date later today, and I want to move my body a little bit because I can't be sitting on the chair talking to my phone all day. Huh? If you guys have a question, and by the way, if you have any random question, this is your time to shine. Now you can ask me anything. I'll give you 1 minute to formulate your question. If not, then I'm bouncing. All right. Thanks, bro. And yeah, I'll catch you later. I'll start doing lives. I think daily. I enjoy them, man. I think it's the most powerful way to teach you guys. It's the most powerful way to connect with you guys. Because otherwise, I'm just talking to my phone and I'm talking to the guys that do coaching with me. But now I can genuinely connect with my audience. I love that, dude. Like you, I feel like I know you. I don't know you, dude, but I feel like I know you, and I think you feel the same way. So that's a good thing. So I'm planning on doing more lives. Anyways, if there are no questions, yo, what's up, brother? Been a while. I'm just about to hop off. So if you have a question, Zakir, ask me now. Can be anything. Like you don't have to relate it to the topic. What is your identity or thinking? I'm not sure that I understand exactly what you mean, Vin. Please tell, can you elaborate a little bit on that question? Bro, it's been my pleasure, dude. I love you, man. I do it for you guys. I love making these videos. I love giving value to the world. And I posted today on my story, I'm at almost 4K followers. Dude, you guys love this. There's a lot of people that are like, "Whoa, I like this. I want more of it." And I think that's because I genuinely speak an authentic truth that a lot of dating coaches don't speak. Either they're too sweet or they're too red pill. And I feel like what I'm saying really is the truth because I live this. I live this. Dude, I approach all the time. I date all the time. I have tons of women. I have a lot of experience. And I think that that's my gift to the world. What do you think that you would represent? I'm still don't know what you mean. What do you mean represent? Your identity or thinking? What do you represent? I'm going through a breakup. I'm trying to forget her, and she's all in my mind, and she's with someone else. I'm not able to take that feeling out of my head. Yeah, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry for you. I've been through a fair amount of breakups myself. You have to be more clear, dude. By the way, I really don't understand what you're saying. You're saying, what is your identity or thinking? That's not a proper English sentence. Then you say, question, what do you think that you would represent? Makes no sense. I don't understand. What do you mean? What do I think I would represent? My country? Is that what you're asking? I have no idea. I need more context. In a couple of these situations that you talked about, I really don't know what you mean. I really don't understand. So please be a little bit more specific. I don't know if you're English speaking. If not, use Translate. Go to Translate, type in your question, and put it here because this makes no sense to me. But coming back to the heartbreak, bro, it's tough. It's really, really tough. I understand you. I know that it feels like your heart has been ripped out of your soul. I know how you feel. I have been there. It's a dark, 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 painful phase in your life. And in a couple of years, you are going to be so grateful that this has happened to you. What I want you to do, and it's so difficult moving over a heartbreak, but one thing I see is you're saying, I'm not able to take that feeling out of my head. Those are not the same things. Feelings, they are not in your head. Feelings are in your body. No worries, all good, man. Just use Translate so I can understand the question. Feelings are in the body. Thoughts are in the head. So you're saying I cannot get the feeling out of my head. That means you're doing both. One, you have bodily emotions. You're sad, you're angry, frustrated, you feel humiliated, whatever. And then you're thinking about it. And every time when you think about it, you're triggering the same feeling. You're triggering the same loop. So what you need is you need to break that loop. Okay. One thing, this, dude, this is going to be your superpower story. Okay. Every superhero has a story, right? They all have a story. Batman lost his parents. Uh, Spider-Man lost his uncle. They all have a story. This is your story. This is your pain. This is your motivation. This is your fucking superpower. Not now, but it will be. Okay. I want you to start looking at it like that. This is your superpower. Okay. You at this point have so much pain, so much anger, so much humiliation, so much energy. Use that energy to become the fucking best version of you. Go hit the gym, dude. Go hit the gym. Start a fucking business, all right? Go out with your buddies. Go use this energy. Go on a fucking 20 kilometers run. Run, run, run until you cannot run anymore. Drop on the ground. Cry like a fucking baby. Cry your eyes out. Bawl your eyes out. Be in nature all day. Go fucking to the gym and start punching the bag until you cannot punch anymore. Until you feel like your lungs are exploding, and then punch some fucking more. Okay? As you're doing these things, think about her. Think about the pain. Punch, punch, punch. Cry if you need to. Scream if you need to. Let it all out. This is your superpower. This is your superhero's journey. Okay? Go out, conquer the fucking world. Use this pain. It's unlimited energy. Use that energy. Rebuild yourself. Rebuild your life. Build a business. Hit the gym. Go boxing. Do whatever it takes. Go cry on the fucking floor. I don't care. Do what you need to do. Get over yourself and make yourself the best version you can possibly be. I know it hurts. Every time when it hurts, use that pain and do something. Do something. Move beyond this. And go in therapy. Do that at the same time. Use go in therapy because it's just going to speed up the whole healing process. Otherwise, this can take a long, long time. You don't want that. Vin, were you going to ask your question? And by the way, Zakir, does that help? Bless you too, brother. I love you, man. It's going to be all right. I know it's tough. I really know. I've been through a couple of heartbreaks, and like I said, I am very emotional. I really am. I can have very, very high peaks. I can get very, very low. When I'm low, I'm low. So when I say I get you, bro, I get you. Okay. I've been there. So again, I'm not just the reason I'm such a good coach, the reason why I'm spot on with all my advice, with all my questions, with everything, the reason why I can just look in your eyes and tell you exactly where you are and where you need to go is because of one reason and one reason only. I have been you. I have been where you are at right now. So I know exactly where you're at. I know exactly what you're feeling, and I know exactly what you need to do. I can't do it for you though. You have to do it. But you're already doing it. You're hitting the gym, so that's amazing. Boys, I'm going to hit I'm going to hop off because I've been on here talking to myself for 2 hours. By the way, I had mentioned a little bit before when my big friend was in the live. This is game. Do you see what I'm doing here? This is game. I am literally gaming you. This is me when I'm with women. The same thing. This is it. What you're looking at is I'm cracking jokes. I'm being vulnerable. I'm sharing strategies. I'm hyping you up. I'm feeding you emotions. I'm making you feel things. I'm gaming you. I'm making you my bitch. You're in love with me. And I'm just messing around. But you get this is game. This is literally game. What I'm doing right here on this live, that's game. So learn from it as you're looking at it. Because this is it. Guys, it's been a fucking pleasure. It's been such a good life, like genuinely such a good life. I really appreciate in writing a web series. So I hope I'll use this energy. 100%, dude. 100%. I love you, man. I appreciate you guys jumping on. Appreciate you guys giving me your energy, your time, and your attention. And it's been a fucking gift from God that I am here on this live, being able to share that with you. Like I said before, I'm at almost 4K followers. I'm growing like a fucking maniac. It's going really, really fast. I'm gonna hit 10K soon. When I hit 10K, 50 is next, 100 is next, 500 is next. Dude, This is going to be such an amazing fucking movement. I am going to create a generation of men that are fucking warriors, good men that know exactly how to deal with life, business, women, and that make the world a better place because they are good for their women as well. They understand their emotional world of the women. Bro, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I really do. And this movement is going to be sick. It's going to be insane. And you were the first ones, guys. Don't forget that. Don't forget that you were on the live with me when I had there's 3 people watching the live. You were there. And I fucking love you. Okay? I fucking love you guys. This has been a blast. I'm gonna hop on tomorrow. Yeah, you too, brother. All the best, man. All the best. How do you manage more? Okay, last question. Then I'm hopping off. Also, I want to make this live 2 hours. Maybe it's my autism that's coming up, but I kind of want to make it 2 hours. We're at 1 hour and 55, so 5 minutes. I'll give you guys 5 more minutes. That's fine. Ah, how do you manage your mindset when it comes to dating to avoid coming across as needy or anxious? Do you focus on being friendly and likable? What kind of mindset? Or are you direct? Good question. Really good question. So, a couple of things about this question. The first, neediness, it comes from you literally needing something from the other, right? That's literally the thing. You need something from someone else and thereby you're needy. So, a lot of times it's a couple of things that you need. A lot of times you think what you need is sex, but that's not true. You don't need sex. If you need sex, like you can jerk off. Like sometimes I prefer to jerk off because it's quicker. So you don't need sex. That's not what you need. A lot of times you need validation. For a lot of you guys, it's validation. You need validation. So you need her to approve of you. You need her to love you, to like you. You need that. That's needy. Yeah, it was a good joke. Thank you. That's what you need. That's neediness. You need her to like it. You need it to go a certain way because you need her to like you. Why do you need that? Because her liking you would prove something that you really want to be true about you. Her liking you would prove that you're good enough. It would prove that you're attractive. It would prove that you're a good man. It would prove that you're sexy. It would prove that you're valuable, right? That's the neediness. That's where it comes from. Now, how do you now that you know that, like that's no use now that you know that, but there is use. How do you get from there to non-needy? That's your question. The way you do this is instead of you taking, because you're trying to take something from her. Please approve of me. Please tell me that I'm good enough, blah, blah, blah. You're switching your mindset to giving. So instead of you taking something from her, you're like, you know what? I'm going to make her day a little better. That's it. I'm just going to spread love, make her day a little bit better. You shift your focus from this is about me to this is about her. The moment you do that, things change. Because did you know that you only use what is it 5% of your conscious mind? The rest is all subconscious. So there's 95% in the subconscious mind where all the memories you ever had, everything that you know, everything that you ever have like a random memory that pops up. You're like, whoa, I never thought about that. It's there. All of it, all the knowledge that you have, everything you've ever seen, smelled, heard, understood, or thought about, it's there. But you cannot access it because it's subconscious. So that means so the only way where you can access more of those good parts of the brain, where you can access more of the subconscious, is if you focus your mind from being selfish. Sorry guys, 1 second. If you can focus your mind from being selfish to being selfless. I'm sorry, I got a message, important one. From selfish to selfless. That's the only way that you can access more parts. Why is that? Because now you're a leader. Because you're not selfish. You're not thinking about me, 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 me. I want validation. I want love. I want this. No, you're thinking about the group, about her. What does she need? And the only people in caveman times that needed more than this 5% were the leaders, because they literally need more capacity. They need to be aware of that person, they need to be aware of that, aware of the relationship that these two have together. They need to be aware of all of that. So they are the only ones who get access to a little bigger part of that brain. They got access to more percentage of that subconscious. So for you to become not needy, what you need to do is you need to switch. You need to switch to a giving mindset where you're not thinking about what you want to get, but you're actually thinking about what you can offer. What can you give? What's going on in her mind? What is she thinking? What does she need? What does she want? Is she comfortable? What can I say to help her? All these things you need to think about. The moment you make that switch, the moment that you make that switch, what's going to happen is you're going to get access to the good parts of your brain. So now all of a sudden you're smarter, quicker, sharper, better, funnier. Why do you think I'm sitting here and I can just go on a rant and a rant and a rant and a rant? Why do you think I can just talk for 2 hours straight? Keep your attention with me. I can be funny. I can crack jokes. I'm delivering value. I'm making you laugh. I'm making you feel shit. Why do you think I can do that? Because I'm in a giving mode. I'm here. How can I offer the most value to you? That's why I'm here. How can I offer the most value to all of you? And that gives me access to a part of my brain that's creative, funny, witty, sharp. That's why. So if you're asking me, how do I switch the mindset where I'm not needy? What you should do, don't be selfish, be selfless. Think about what the group wants. Think about what she wants. Think about that. As soon as you do that and you start taking action, 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 and what does she want? She want to have a good time. She want to feel understand. She wants to feel good. That's what she wants. She wants emotions. If you think about that, you're going to approach in a very different energy. You're going to approach and you're going to think, I'm going to make her feel good. I'm going to make her day better. And instead of you giving a compliment where you want something back, you're like, I thought you look really cute. I want to meet you. You're gonna have a different energy. You're like, wow, hey, you look so fucking cool. You have no idea. It's giving energy. Does that make sense? Okay, that's it. Guys, I'm going to hop off now because it's been 2 hours. It's been a fucking pleasure. It's been a blast. I'll be back online most likely tomorrow. All right. So if you find this valuable, yeah, like this. So it's being pushed in the algorithm. Like this live, comment, whatever, do whatever you need. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for hopping on. This was fun. This was actually fun. I love these live streams. I love connecting with you guys. And I will see you in the next one. All right. Peace. Also, for my YouTube people, peace out.